That's your knowledge about the state of matter. So what we will learn in the less than 10 minutes, a lot of things we will learn, of which we will know about what is state of matter, how many kinds of state of matter, why each kind is different, and what is changes in state of matter. Okay, let's start. First, we will talking about what is the state of matter. Before I explain it, can you help me to name this object? What is the name of this object? What's the name of this object? Yes, that's right. What is it? What? That's wrong. It is a stone. Or do you know the difference between this object with this object? Anyone? Constituent atomic structure that make this object is same with this object, as well as the difference or constituent atomic structure. So the state of matter is the state of matter is the state of the object that based on constituent atomic structure. Now we will talking about how many kinds of state of matter. Maybe someone of you know what is the answer of this question. There is three kinds of state of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. As we all know, they are having different atomic building blocks. Now we are talking about why each kind is different. If someone asks you a question like this, and you answer constituent atomic structure that makes different, it's not a wrong answer, but that's not a specific answer. So what is the specific answer? Let me explain. We know the particle of solid having a certain particle rigid. You know what that means? It means the particle of solid locked into place. There's a lot. That's little free space between particles. So the particle of solid cannot move or slide past one another. But the particle of liquid having a particle that can move or slide past one another. But there is a little free space between particles, just like a particle of solid. But the gas is different. The gas has a lot free space between a particle, and the particle of gas can move or slide past one another. So that's the specific answer if someone asks you why it's kind of different. Now we are talking about what is changes in state of matter. There is three kinds of changes in state of matter. That is evaporation, condensation, freezing, melting, sublimation, and deposition. From this part, I will explain with video. So please attention. There's three kinds of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Any substance can go from one state of matter to another state of matter by changing its temperature or pressure, or both of these are physical changes. So the changes happen because of physical changes, not chemical changes. Remember, all of this particle having kinetic energy. Solid have less kinetic energy, liquid have more, and gas have the most to change the phase. You can alter the temperature or pressure to get the desired state of matter. Let's take this example. To go from a solid to a liquid, you want to remove kinetic energy by changing its temperature, and it's called melting. But to go from a liquid to a solid, you want to I'm sorry? I repeat it. To go from a solid to a liquid, you add energy to melt it. But to go from a liquid to a solid, you want to remove kinetic energy by decreases its temperature, and it's called freezing. Similarly, a gas can become a liquid by lowering its temperature, and it's called condensing. But when the temperature of liquid increases enough, the liquid can change to a gas, and it's called vaporizing. A gas can also go from a solid can also go from a gas by skip the liquid phase. So the sublimation changes the solid or gas by changes its temperature or pressure by skip the liquid phase, and it's called sublimation. Gas can also go a solid by process called deposition. Remember, the deposition and sublimation phase skip the liquid phase. So the sublimation skip the liquid phase, and the deposition skip the liquid phase too. I can also get more be specific when I write increasing energy. I could also say increasing kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of movement particles are always moving. Solid have less kinetic energy, liquid have more, and the kinetic energy of gas move fastest. But not all of particles are moving with the same speed. Some are moving a little faster and some are moving a little slower. But the average speed of the movement particle depends on temperature, which we measure in Celsius. Any question, please? I think it's enough for me. So